less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact.
Why did it happen in the first place if it was planned?
Purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket.
Astral Chain, it was great. I thought it was good. I mean, yeah, it was good. I thought visually it was good. The music was great. I thought the gameplay was fine if you try to mix it up a lot. You know, I've got gripes, like too many particle effects. It's too easy to lose track of some shit, but once you get the flow going and you're willing to try different shit, it's pretty good. Story's bad. Story's some of the most cliche, cringy shit I've fucking had the gift of experiencing in a while. Which I think kind of hurts the good setting because they don't use the setting in really any amazing ways. But I thought it was fun. Yeah, it was good. It's worth playing. None of the combat situations really got annoying anymore. It was all pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was solid. Definitely worth it. Another good platinum game, I think. I don't think it like took over Bayonetta. It's one of my favorite of theirs or anything, but Bayonetta's is like really fine-tuned and crispy. There's not many issues I have with it. Where Astral Chains is really good, and I think it tries unique stuff well, and it delivers well on it. But there's a little something off here and there, but nothing big.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsushima family is no worse off.
A lot of replay value too, but I
True.
don't have time to do
I don't
it.
see the point of it.
I don't want to put in the time. Which is cool. I mean, you don't get to fully upgrade all of your stuff. And there's a certain point where even upgrade them probably doesn't really give you any big things other than just stats. But it's cool you get all the extra, you know, difficulties and ratings you can go for. Mess with the customization on your dude. I wish there was more than just like head and face customization. For all those colors you can do and stuff, it'd be cool if there was more than that. That you could at least unlock in the main game. Of its post game or different difficulty shit.
It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true.
Good length too. I mean, it ran me a good 20 to 25 hours for one run.
Another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Even though they reused some areas a bit too much.
we will have to continue this conversation later.
What you said? Oh, another important fact that we can't know yet. Awesome.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concern?
Number 89.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Is this the complex voice actor? It sounds like he's close to Delta's voice actor. I'm hoping we get some complex motives. We're gonna get some very complex motives, I hope, when we come and meet this guy.
He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Yeah, his voice is
Good
familiar
idea.
too.
Thanks, Detective.
Akasaka or whatever.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
What was
You
Bandana?
know where the name Akasaka came from? Higurashi.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. What was Bandana guy's name? Inimineko. Mr. Bandana
Fuck.
D.
Amakiri.
Mystic Who. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
That's great, buddy. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
He's
But
good.
despite my looks, I couldn't get into it now.
It's Amakusa.
How
I
old are
remember.
you, if you don't mind me asking?
Amakusa. Yeah.
I turned 36 this year.
36. Oh.
You're kidding.
I giggled, dude.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
This
I
dude.
kinda like you.
Ooh.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know
I
about
have a
me.
husband.
I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
Is that an actual thing? Hold on a second.
Hang on.
Hold on. Rewind the tapes, the log.
A reptilian human.
I'm a reptilian. I'm a reptilian.
The tapes.
I'm a reptilian.
He doesn't know about the fucking reptilians. The Illuminati.
The secret society of lizard men controlling the government.
The glow-in-the-dark CIA man.
Return in the Frogs game. Is
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
that really the name? Oh. This is an actual plot point, dude.
Dante, look! A little stink bug!
I don't know if this is a joke or a real thing. If it was a real thing, then I mean, I could throw everything in turmoil.
Yay! A stink bug!
Oh, that's Roomdoyer.
Who is that?
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
They keep using the joke. They keep doing it. Chikoshi is a fucking connoisseur of comedy, man. Cryptocurrency jokes. Wow. Where's my laugh track?
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
And I guess we just need to write a bunch of jokes really quick. Just go for low effort fucking puns and shit.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Nobody's in their 20s in this, except this fucker. He looks like he's in his singles, man. The boss and the receptionist are like late 30s and 40s, man. And then the rest are like fucking preteens.
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule,
Okay.
it should end soon.
Respect the arc number.
The arc number 36. Is that what she said she was? The girl with big tits, that's so cheesy.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
What a god, dude.
I want to run away and never look
What an
back.
alpha.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
This game's so empowering, guys. I tower over every single person. Look at this 24-year-old. He's 24 years old, and this chick is bigger than him sitting down. Holy fuck.
If that's normal,
Maybe it's
I
just a
haven't
high
had
chair.
normal day in my life.
Don't make excuses for him.
Maybe he's secretly not a piece of shit.
He's still a manlet.
That's what I said.
Probably Shield. Because less people are gonna do Shield, so I figure they can come here and they can see the other side if they want. Wait, which one had the chocolate fit fighting lady in it?
I actually think that was Sword.
Which one had the chocolate fit water lady in it?
I didn't know there was one.
She was the most popular one. They're both Sword. Yeah, I always pick the warm colored ones and shit, but I figure
Fuck
this
warm
time
colors.
I could just go with the one people aren't gonna play. I think the one I'm playing is gonna have the one with the Shota kid with the fucking spooky mask. I mean, I guess he seems kind of cool. The legendaries are both whatever. I mean, you go with your typical wolf sword, dog sword thing, or I mean, the shield, I guess. I was red, gold, ruby, pearl, and then the rest or whatever. Black 2. I guess we played what, X? I think it was X. And then Ultra. I think we did Ultra Moon, but that flipped the times. So it ended up being dark. That was cool. Yeah, I haven't totally decided. I just put Shield for now. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, they're gonna be the same shit outside the trainers and a couple Pokemon.
Far-fetched, my man.
I'm just hoping the game's good. With Farfetch'd with the top hat or whatever the fuck it is. Wait,
Oh, with the fucking giant leak
oh,
javelin.
Farfetch'd is only in Sword? What the hell is good about fucking S.H.I.E.L.D. at this point, other than the
Nothing.
fucking spooky kid? Yeah, we'll
There's
see.
nothing good.
Hopefully there's some good ones.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Do you think Ichikoshi intended for this game to maybe be in VR at some point? Do you think the gimmick man himself would do it?
I hope not.
Just because it's first person doesn't mean it should be VR or it was intended to be, but I feel like Ichikoshi would try it, man. Maybe somebody talked him down.
This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought.
His dick's not hot? Was that
Have
sitting
you
there?
forgotten, Nota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
What does he have on his waist anyway? It's like a fucking who's that Japanese like Power Ranger type of dude? Something man?
Travis touchdown.
No. He's famous.
No more arrows,
It's
Frank.
like live action and it looks kind of like Power Rangers, but it's not. There's millions of seasons. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, like his mask.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, part of me wants to do Sword for the trainers, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much. I'll see them everywhere in the fan art anyways.
And I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
I'm more worried about the game being dog shit, but we'll see.
Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
I was waiting for
Okay, look.
the crotch hot.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Suspicious.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an
Both
idol.
versions? Oh shit.
Idols don't kill people.
I've had to catch
We
up
need to
on them,
stop
so I haven't
playing
really
our
felt the
best.
need.
Tessa is a savior to me.
I guess I had yellow and blue as well, first gen. My brother usually got the other one when we both cared. But... Catch them all, dude.
Tessa I know wouldn't hurt
To catch
anyone.
only half of the Pokédex is my duty. Train them is my call.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize
In the
something
game, I
important.
think you're a girl. You playing a girl character then? Or your mannerisms
You
just
don't
that?
have to care what people
That
think,
girlish.
you know?
Oh, the healer. There you go, bro. Get some of the big gold donos.
If you do your best at what you believe in,
Johnny.
your message will get through to people.
Dude.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became
wish
a
she'd stop
huge
moving.
ASET fan and got over
I
my
hate her.
writer's block.
I hope you communicate only in Padoru's.
God, do I hate her?
I hate you too.
No. What?
I know.
She'll go
I
crazy.
understand.
Good. John, no. It doesn't matter what it's actually
And I know
pronounced.
I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior.
Oh,
She cheers them up when
I
they're
thought
down.
it was. I was thinking Fate, man. Never mind then.
So there's no way Tessa can be
Yeah, I thought you were
involved
one of
in
those
murder.
fucking idiots who play
Absolutely
Fate.
impossible.
He's a respectable young man. Oh, well, that works out doubly, man. Doubly well. So many layers of references, and now they think you're not even a man, dude. You're getting played, Mr.
Do you suspect
Oda.
her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
Do it for Iris.
around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Yo,
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
you're going to be murdered in 7 days. 6 days. Excuse me. Are we gonna jump into her mind, man? It's been a bit. Curious how we're gonna get more people into this kind of crap.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly.
I didn't
However,
finish
you do
talking
not
to
have
the
say
kid
anything that
though.
might incriminate you.
Fuck.
The right to remain silent. You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth. And I would appreciate your cooperation.
Look, Iris, we don't like you. You might not know it, but we don't.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured
Let's
by
just
this
get this
camera
over
are
with.
sent to the database in real time. It is later saved.
Go back to
permanently on our
hating each
servers.
other
You can
peacefully.
remotely control it as well.
Lemire. Well, they definitely try to make it intimidating enough.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I should just leave the cursor up.
Here's what Oda told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
They came out at 6:15?
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think.
But didn't the murder happen around 8 or something? That was the last time it was used.
I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
She's too mysterious to have this just be a simple, hey, we caught ya. Even if it is for you, there's gonna be some big thing. She's not just gonna be like, oh god, you got me, I'm still happy friendly. I mean, she's a big actor anyways. But...
She's a
What were you
fucking
doing
streamer.
with Renju?
They're all fake.
He asked me about a
I
job.
hate fucking streamers,
What kind of
dude.
job?
He rented out Sunfish
Who would
Park
watch
at a
other
party
people
and he
play
wanted me
video
to
games?
MC.
So.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr.
Take
Okiura
fucking
to take me
socks
home in
and
his
tell him
car.
to step
I
away,
got home
man.
at 7 p.m.
Grab him by the
I was
shoulder
home
and
last
tell
night.
him you're taking over.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
So if we can just read people's body temp, then why don't we do it on everybody? Or is this just gonna be some
This
plot
was a
hole?
question I asked a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that they're very powerful and capable and they have all this technology, but it can be too powerful and then you have to not use it. Why did they even bother? You should have just had it been body fucking tells. The kid was fucking freaking out anyway, so it would have been easy. Yeah, she knew every single fucking minute, but no around. I got home at 7. I left at 6:15.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
Oh, here it
There
is.
is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Couldn't this be some kind of like delayed fucking death though, man? I mean, I don't remember how much of that he's done in this shit before. It's not like it's Danganronpa, but I could easily be doing it. Something to do with the fucking barrels or some bullshit, who knows?
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Oh, well, there you go. That's probably more likely.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Which it
Correct.
probably is.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last
If
night.
she's the killer. Who knows what our
Iris'
boy's
story is
got in
true.
store for
Who
us?
knows?
Who knows?
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at
God
home,
knows.
she could have killed Renju.
God know.
You mean
Klitsu knows.
when did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Is that something you're supposed to do?
Look,
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
right.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
You know what I'm trying
I'll
to
ask
say.
again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah,
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20
Like
years
if
now.
Hitomi gets killed later, like, wouldn't it seem more likely that she had something to do? I mean, they all are probably in on something, but it might be very large brain,
However, we have nothing
very
to link her to the
complex.
case.
But I am
How
curious.
complex we talking?
Try this one. Mind hack.
What was Hitomi
Not
doing last
complex.
Oh,
Ah! My mind is expanding outside the realms of my apartment. I see the realm or the boundary of the classroom. Doesn't matter, boys. Oh, the boss.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Impossible.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura
impossible.
is a fully grown man.
Impossible. She's thought about this pretty hard already. Like my dude's pacing around here. He's a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
But there was fucking drugs involved. Slip him a few fucking, you know, a few laxatives into the old brewski. And strangle him and hang him up with the weird pulley system.
No, it's still possible. You see,
Sedation.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renji's
Finally, I can
body.
actually start answering shit, man.
This drug is commonly
Give me the
used
ace
as a
attorney
sedative.
here.
It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Is there more than this? Oh, I have to show it. Thought I
a
showed
heavy
it.
concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
I mean, which part are we going for? I mean, the drum could be part of it. Fill it with some fucking wah-wah or something, then fucking hang him up after that. Since he's gonna be slightly up in the air.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe, Sunfish
I
Pocket.
mean, the pulley
Hanging
system.
from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to
I
beer
mean,
kegs
couldn't all
found
this
on the
be
floor.
part of it? I mean, this is the more likely, I mean, because
Kegs
it
hold approximately 20 liters of liquid.
specifically shows
They
everything.
weigh
here.
approximately...
We'll go with this. I mean, there could be multiple parts to it, but this is kind of what I was getting at. Hopefully they, like,
It went
deliver
like
on
this.
that.
First, Renju was laid out on the counter.
How are we doing though, Ridge?
Next,
What's
the
today now
wire
that
was
you're
thrown
done,
over
man?
the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, And then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds
I
altogether.
have no idea anymore. He's over,
Renju
dude. He's
weighs
done.
5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But
Proving her innocent?
But there is one more thing.
No, I'm good. I want to prove her guilty. Although, I don't know. I don't know what kind of game this is. If we're going to move on to another case, if there's going to be one ultimate murder, if there's one ultimate, then this wouldn't be it. Unless there's masterminds, but we don't know the layout. I don't know how big brain it's going to get. So right now, I wouldn't mind seeing her be the murderer, but I don't have expectations, really.
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
hey,
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
And the elevator record, and the oil drum, I assume. Just yellow at them. Oh, do they not want me to do that? I guess I could just put this in. They don't even let you be wrong. I figured, you know, it would work too, just because it proved they were there, and she would have had to have brought them up there because the fucking weight was there or whatever, you know. But I guess she just rolled them around in the oil drum.
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
I mean, it was the same
Hey,
idea.
Date, I know you're on
Let's
a
get
roll
Ace
right
Attorney.
now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
Reminder to save your game
We
every
just have
once
to
in a
roll
while.
it.
So you're
Hold
saying
on. He just destroyed the flow. He was on a roll.
Okay.
That sound, the save sound, that's a reuse sound.
Oh,
Renju's body was
is
moved
that a
inside the
thunder or is that
drum,
a fucking car?
which is how the watch came off.
A what?
I heard something outside. I didn't know if it was thunder or a goddamn car.
Oh, me?
No, it's at my window.
Oh, it's me. I'm in my traveling streamer mobile. Also reuse sounds? Yeah, which is fine. I mean, it's just a sound effect. If they're good, then they're good. What is outside your window?
So it was outside.
And he's ripped as fuck because I'm on the second floor. I'll let him in.
But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry, he's stable. He can figure this out.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
Yeah, if the streamer had that, it's her identity. It is a part of her.
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Oh
Why
shit,
do you
boys.
say that?
'Cause the elevator. We're supposed to hate her? I don't like her. But we're not really supposed to hate her.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
The problem is all that fucking mystery hoopla she said earlier.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
We don't know what any of that mystery
There are several
mumbo
cameras in this room.
ends up.
2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling.
She's
and
being
1
weird.
camera on a tripod.
Wasn't the boss looking at her make her not act weird? She's trying to hide something.
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Nah, man, boss amplifies the weirdness.
Like, if I was to like act a certain way behind somebody's back, I wouldn't do it from here.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
That thing.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Her dick, yeah, probably.
Sync with her.
She cut her dick off, and it weighs 105 pounds. Oh my god. I don't know what that proves, but oh my god.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working.
Did we just medicate her and throw her in here, like kidnap her? I'm always wondering, like, how are we gonna get people in here if we don't trust
Not a
them?
problem. Get it started.
This doesn't feel legal.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
That's because it's
I
not.
know.
I don't think Uchikoshi thought very hard about how he would get people in his magic machine. Can you just have normal REM sleep if they have to sedate you and then be in the sleep? I know like getting knocked out isn't the same as having sleep. Is the drug induced the same? Yeah, Klitsu.
Not
I
really.
mean, I guess the time's different, but laws could be changed. But it just feels like, yeah, like Ichikoshi had an idea and he didn't care how it like really flowed into the idea. Like, you're just here. Like if it was innocent, if it's people who volunteered or you had to help somebody, sure, but like possible killers.
Either tell me what I want to know, or I'm
What
gonna
is
drug
this
you and
place?
mind hack you. Oh, you won't tell me? Okay, here we go.
Oh, things are about to get very complex.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Let's turn Gono down.
Ah,
Broken your loud privileges.
Unknown.
ah.
But there must be a connection.
Idle explanation. I'm expecting something more debased.
What are you hiding?
Something more crazy. It feels like she's hiding too much personality and other stuff.
Activate.
Idle exploitation. I think she's got too much mystery behind her to just have a simple idle story. Could be. She mentioned too many things about her going to be dead soon and too many Egyptian, like, symbolic little references and shit. It'd be too easy if it just was like a basic story. Maybe it will be right here, but in the long run, I don't know. Coda's gonna tell us what to do. If there's a branch, which there is. Look at the blood.
Oh, yes.
Watch the murder.
It's very important here. Hit the TV.
Hit the TV.
Yeah, hit it. Also the eyes in the corner if you want it right now. If you get closer to it, you can see the sparkles. Yeah.
Oh, that was why I didn't see it before. You have to get close in the first place.
A CRT TV.
Hit ×2. What?
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Nice. Also nice.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
Why is he so
It's
quiet now?
not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact
If he
with.
shouts, he might wake up Iris.
I guess so. Oh, that was the branch.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna lead me to a funny.
Nope.
Oh.
That's the entire thing. You have no idea what does what.
At least there's a flow chart. Right, fellas? Blow it up. Blow it up.
A revolver.
This doll.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Why is everything so quiet now? Look down the barrel. Do I have to use this, or does it just auto use it? Looks like it kind of does.
It auto uses. You got no choice.
We're gonna shoot it then. This music's
I
cool.
do not see any bullets inside.
Just try
Spooky.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
I need a bullet.
5 minutes left, Date.
I see many objects in the room.
What happens if you fuck up? What do you mean fuck up? Fuck up like run out of time, you just gotta restart completely. You can restart from checkpoints, but you have a limited amount of those too. You just restart. If you want to see all the dialogue, you essentially have to.
But we
But
must continue.
it's kind of a puzzle, but it's more trial and error. But as long as it's chill about it, it's whatever. Because it's totally random. I mean, it's not random, but it's random to me. I mean, it looks random, right? It's just, yeah, I just touched it and everything exploded. Tear and stab it.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp.
An operating table.
Okay, they just told me. God, they told me.
Surgery.
Like how they had to make that. Like, just change how it works.
Acted out? This is not a children's playtime.
It might help reproduce a memory.
Rip it out. Rip and tear, my dude.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
The timies? The timies let you adjust how much time you're about to spend on each, like, action. So you unlock from this action maybe like a 6-speeder. That means you can use a 6-speed on like something that's 100 seconds, and then it'll pop it down to a 6 of that.
Want to check it out?
Some of them are negative though. What is it? Was it the TV? What just happened, Godo? Something has spawned. Was it the gas canister?
A common gas canister.
Yeah.
Okay.
A common... It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
A common gas...
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
3 minutes, Date.
Not enough medication.
A common gas...
Might have to do something to this thing. But we'll try everything first since it just spawned.
The smell tingles, like sweet and sour. A ketone. Perhaps acetone?
Acetone, acet, some relation to Iris?
I cannot determine that with the evidence we have.
What was the name of the drug
More
that
than likely,
the
it is
chemical
coincidence.
that blew up in that one spot? Oh, well, if it's coincidence, you say so.
Just a locker. I saw light reflected for a moment. It is some type of metal. I cannot determine more.
Metal? Be careful, Iba.
Understood.
Why do I need to be careful?
Just a locker.
We're gonna open it anyways.
Be careful, Katie.
I mean, what can she fucking croak?
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
The Delta Princess.
Was it booby-trapped?
What is that reference?
I do not see anything else inside.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Deep wraths,
Less
boys.
than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku, dude. I doubt it.
The knife that flew out of the locker. Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that. Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's
all the
the
seppuku.
problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
Why the fuck did they even give me the
The
option?
knife that flew out of...
That's a good question.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
What the fuck?
The
I
knife
just got
that flew out-
fucking... Just got fucked.
A common... The knife that flew...
Well, at least we're doing that.
Like this? What? I only threw it lightly. An oil drum, television, and torso.
There's a lot of things.
I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
I don't know if we have enough time for the rest of this. Shoot and kill.
You have 1 minute left.
I don't have a bullet.
A revolver. It is fixed with a vise and cannot move.
If it's gray, but something else changes, can it still be? Is it different?
Impossible.
No,
Okay.
There's some kind of meaning to it?
at least I don't think so.
I don't really have time to go get. Reference book.
A naked torso. A naked...
I mean, choke. Could have something to do with the murder.
I would rather not.
I know, but please try.
Nothing happened.
Of course not.
A naked torso. Is that a serious suggestion?
Anything can happen in Somnium, right? The torso might talk. Maybe in a southern accent.
Why in a southern accent? Well, I might as well try. Excuse me. You know a gal named Iris?
No, Kalitsu.
What's
Maybe
that,
your
partner?
graphics card is just made of
What happened?
poop.
Did you get something?
It said, "Why are you talking to a mannequin, you idiot?"
Are you sure that isn't your commentary?
Ain't no talking torsos.
Well, shoot.
No, it wasn't cursed. It was just written by
Time's up.
Ichigoshi. Common misconception.
That is cursed, then. He's a cursed dog.
4 minutes.
Cursed rider. Okay, where are we now? Metal lock. 3. So we need the knife.
An operating table.
I think it was perform surgery.
Surgery? For whom?
Just act it out.
Acted out?
It might...
Why can't I skip it? There was an option to skip entire scenes, but I think I have to change it in the
feel like I
menus.
wanna- Something is...
Want to check it out?
It's an operating table. Just a locker. That was close. If this were the Delta Prince,
Why was...
I do not see...
Good idea.
The knife that... Like this?
Yes,
What?
indeedy.
An oil...
I think I...
I...
I mean, the torso has something to do with it. I'm gonna do something else first. Walking's probably a bad idea as well. The oil drum always here? I don't think so.
No use.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
An oil...
Censored.
What does this mean? Bullets?
Maybe
The
you
tank
can use them
won't
in that
taunt.
gun?
Why? Does he not believe in it? Is he trying to like learn correctly or some shit? Oh man, I hate when people overpull because they're bored. That's the worst. If the tank's bad, but he's trying, then like, so be it, let him learn, but don't be a bitch. Is he shit I don't know? Oh. I was like, maybe he's just trying to like get aggro without taunting to get better. Like, I guess I'm assuming too much.
A revolver.
At least he's trying, that's better than the other guy. Me DPS.
Can we use the
Me
bullets we
pull.
found?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Fire! You don't need to aim it. It can't move. Just fucking shoot. What is she prepping for? Nah. Mr. Pussycat. Must be meaning here. There will be probably. And why those options work? Not really, I don't think. Maybe a little bit, but. Giving him a kissy. Here's where the other route really would take us, though. I really just feel like Iris didn't do it if we solve it the other way. We'll see the big brain later. Hey, I don't see that reference. Thank God. Unless my man turns into robot Jesus by the end.
What happened during that Somnium?
What happened?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as
Oh,
you
the
are.
crime scene parts. Yeah, I could see that. Remember Me was a lot of that, so I could see that for sure. I didn't play it though, so. Yeah, I guess I could see what you mean by the, if you go by the Connor part. Yeah, the other two parts though.
You didn't play Remember Me?
I didn't play Remember Me. Was I supposed to? Did you?
No?
Well then what the fuck? Her ass cheeks were good. Remember me?
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sejima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely.
Yeah, really.
It can include things outside of your
I
memory.
don't even know any
like
porn
TV
stars.
or movies.
Really, not really.
Even if the figure was supposed to be
I'm
Iris,
safe.
her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
Yes, I do have an idea.
That's right.
I don't think people
So
are
is a
wanting to kiss
celebrity
on
of sorts.
fucking porn stars for the love either. Thinks about kissing first, man. Maybe it's some kind. I guess it's a sort of foreplay, man.
It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Well, if this doesn't matter and it's too ambiguous, then why are we here?
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Well, it was definitely not a happy place, but we don't know anything closer to the murder here.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
Ah, that's how
You
they
forced
explain
me
it.
to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I
Anyway.
want to ask you.
It's anyway the law way, boys. I like it.
What?
It's legal.
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything. I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
That's all.
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience Somnium as you do. Iris would not know.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that.
Hmm.
You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me. Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a
Thanks,
suspect.
Oda, for being fucking
According to
worthless.
Article 223, this applies to all persons
Only
of
useful when he
interest.
needs to protect idols.
Yeah, but we can
You haven't
totally,
issued an arrest
you
warrant
know,
for Tessa, right?
mind
So if
hack
you don't release
her.
her right now,
Fuck
you
warrants.
are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit. Iris, come with me.
Why would he even know all
Oda
these
must have
laws
shit it down.
anyways? He just
Were
happens
you
to know.
talking to Ota?
Fucking weebs.
Yeah,
Imagine-
telepathically.
Like, how shady would you seem to know that much about fucking criminal law when you're just a fucking weeb, dude? Who has
I have
no
special
actual interest
powers.
in it.
Anyway, let's go.
Time to shoot him. What did you just
Tessa.
realize?
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
Tasman's Guild, Olympus 1, or
That's right. It's not like you
Oh,
can do whatever
one
you
of the
want
other
just
Olympuses.
because you're the police.
Nice.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
There's more than 9, I think. But I don't really know. But only watched them like 3 times. I'm sure half of them are just meme names.
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
Yes.
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up. Why does that matter? Do you want me to leave?
Yeah, actually I would.
Nuh-uh. We came here to talk to Oda.
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't
Very
stop
important
imagining
boy
what
who knows
dirty,
a lot about
perverted
law.
Dojin plots you were acting out with her.
My
As
daddy's a
long as I am
lawyer.
in your eye socket.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
And my mama is the boss.
My mom was about.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Okay, what now?
So let's hear it.
This guy
What
doesn't
is
know
that
Akihabara.
thing?
The way he said it though.
That thing?
Don't play dumb.
The way you
I
said
Aki-
it.
sent that message to
habanero.
Iris.
Habanero pepper. Aki Huburu. Aki Hubaba. Huburu. Subaru.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at
What
it.
is he gonna run with
Photo.
her?
Yes, the photo.
You gonna try to kill him here? Okay. How is this kid so stupid? How is our dude so stupid?
Just don't know. Evil grin.
How are they all so stupid?
Well, they have to be.
Our dude
else
dodged
the
a
story doesn't-
fucking minigun and bullets.
Remember when Iba had like fucking crazy precognitive powers and said, "Watch out behind you, the guy's gonna shoot you," but then didn't see the frying pan coming?
I mean,
Walk,
I
I'm
saw
sorry,
the
to
frying
walk.
pan coming.
Head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday.
What is she
2:50
doing?
a.m.
She's useless.
You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did.
You'd have to be
He struck you
really
over the head
strong.
with the walk.
He's a 24-year-old man who looks like he's
Why did he
fucking
do that?
3.
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off
No, we're
with
not bringing
Iris.
back the mom.
I don't need more assholes
How do
in
you
here
know?
paying.
You had lost
Although she's not
consciousness,
too
but
good
I was
either.
still watching.
Oh, they
I
must not know
recorded video
that.
of the incident. Take a look.
We got him, boys. Maybe this is even better in the long run. They didn't see his fucking psycho eye moving around.
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
The car. Are they in on it together, man?
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
It's definitely Goto's favorite. She's crazy as fuck. Pure silence in a situation like that. What is she, drugging her mom or something? What the hell is she doing? She got fucking mind hacks, dude. I hope it's mind hacks. Coming from her
Why
cat
didn't you
ears.
chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to
Of course they
your head.
were. How convenient.
Date, the boss is calling.
Old school walks, man. Gotta be
How am I
careful.
gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Iris.
Now we're talking. Why don't she do it to herself, man? How many brain levels are we on right now?
The criminal is streaming this live.
Infinite.
The source.
Identify. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
God, we have this AI. Fucking tells us everything, man.
We need to get to the site.
That's her doing it
now.
to herself. Very well could be. They seem to be quite in control of their own fates at the end of that dinner thing. Or diner thing. I mean, the kid didn't look too trustworthy. But I don't have any reason to think, other than just like baseless speculation, that he just fucking went psycho mode on her.
Sicko mode.
I mean, it could be the fat lady, but why would she have anything to do with the first two? KDI, man. We should only trust KD.
Sick bastard.
It's the Coca-Cola bear guy.
What do you know? We said the same thing again.
Who would have thought it was possible?
Sin.
It's true. She's catching on. She's gonna have to disappear.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save
Ota.
Ah!
So the dude walks away. He's not really big enough to be in that fucking polar bear outfit. Okay, my problem here is he keeps coming in and out of the frame. I don't know if this is huge brain and he's setting this all up in a very well acted, or not very well acted, you know, very, you know, he's setting up. They're not fighting on screen ever. It's like he walks off, maybe takes the suit off real quick, you know. But how? I mean, I'd be very big stretch to think that he could be in that suit and it's that big. Well, the mom followed, but she's short too. I don't know. We'll see what kind of big brain shit they have. And any two the same. Same, man. Just a really good ventriloquist.
Please
I'm talking to myself. Make it seem like I'm talking through Discord with him. I don't know, man. The problem with Ujikoshi shit is he's gone so meta before that you really can't, like, feel comfortable speculating anything. We won't go full IO mode, but I could get pretty close. The full instance of BFD?
You okay?
Yeah, IO was cool.
Where did they go?
Had a lot of issues, but it was sure as hell unique feeling. Oh, RFK,
Just
that's
hang
right.
on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Oh, somebody did do this to them. Was it worth it, Ota?
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
What the fuck? That warrior sounds like an idiot. Backup's on the way. Hopefully they get there, you know, before the saw blade gets turned back on. Oh yeah. I was like, damn, this loading time's long.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
They had plenty of time to do it before he got there.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening.
I believe it. Sounds like the plot of some VN. Maybe it's this VN. Goto's the evil side, man. The evil subconscious, man.
Iris, though.
Time to write the VN soon. Better
The
watch.
third eye.
Yeah, better watch what you say. They end up like this.
I'm on the line with the Rothschilds right now.
You'll just be the eye of sin.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Listen.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some
Who
time
knows
to
what my
complete.
Somnium would be like. Come after. He's got 91 left. No. Imagine sitting with like a butter knife. Intent to kill. Ah!
No, I paused it.
See? Doria.
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
Pure unbridled rage.
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota.
It's true.
Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might.
Yeah, really, I mean, Ota's still a criminal here.
Can we just kill him and then frame the polar bear?
Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
No, we'll prove that he did it. He was the polar bear, and then we'll kill him legally. It's easy.
Genius.
It's easy.
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues. So, Sajima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Well, no shit. You're not a fucking mind reader. I don't know the killer.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family
What
too.
does that have to do with it?
Oh, speaking of.
Mizuki, did you know that this murder was gonna happen here?
Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take
Or
care of
attempted
Mizuki
murder.
yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
What the hell's wrong with Mama?
Mama.
Mama!
Alright boss, I'm going to investigate all this.
Alright, boss.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger that.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss. Hey, boss. Big boss. A lot of places. You said top down. Always.
Yeah.
Alright, fellas. Calm your anger. It's time to get a drink. Can we rescue Chikoshi? We could do that. On what grounds? Attacks on mental health. Causing me emotional distress. Or something else.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
Just waiting to get to the parts that everybody's given this such high praise for. So far, I mean, it's got a few quirks, but... And I wouldn't call it the best mystery of my life or nothing, but I mean, it's fine. You're dying. Just choose the game, Average. Just choose it. And play it. That simple. Yeah, try not dying. Want to relax? How come you can't relax? Too much gotcha. Look what it does to the brain, boys. The soul, it's corrupted.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
I've barely played any gotcha. This shit. A man's so addicted to gotcha that going a few days without it's hurt him. I'm sorry, Edge. Sorry I couldn't help you before it came to this, man. Get your fix.
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store.
Oh yeah,
Vehicle's
I have
engine
My
was
Time
off.
at Fortune now. It's on Game Pass. I might play that
The doors might have even been unlocked,
at a point
which would have made
in the
theft
next
easy
couple
for the
months.
culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Wow, he stole a car.
What?
He's such a cool guy.
Ota got into the car and drove off.
Oh, is it really? I'm gonna be playing the console version too, so. I tend to not like playing early access stuff.
The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
Very unpolished. Maybe I'll wait on it. We'll see.
Ota's fingerprints were
Depends on
also
what I'm
found
feeling.
on the steering wheel of that
I
car.
already played one game today before this. We got some other games of varying length, including Farming Simulator 17, boys. I'll try that for fun, I think.
There is no doubt that it was Ota.
No doubt.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct.
Huh.
About 10
How long
minutes
did it
later,
last, Years?
Ota appeared on screen.
Quality isn't as big a deal if it's a shorter game. I put some games, or I downloaded some of those games on there that might be like mediocre, but they're only a few hours long, so.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5
81
hours
hours.
since it appeared on screen.
Maybe we won't play it. Holy fuck. That's a lot of time. I mean, I can handle a long game, but a long mediocre game, oof. You ganked on the boat, you just res on the other side. You should have seen me fighting somebody on the boat. Did not happen. I was fighting somebody on the front of the boat. Either died before... I can't remember if I died before or after the loading zone. It was about at the same time. Or I don't even know if I died. But I got disconnected at that moment because of the weird fight on the loading zone and shit. Come back. I'm dead. On the other side of the world. And my ghost is there. My body is not on that side. My body is nowhere to be found. And when I released, I was on the boat. So I'm in Booty Bay. I'm like, well, I know where the spirit guy is. So I go over to the spirit guy in Booty Bay, dead. I res. I teleport back to the other side of the world, and not only am I not in Ratchet where I died, I fucking spawned in Razor Hill after res sicking in Booty Bay. So I'm at the Razor Hill fucking, like, with all the fucking grunts and everything, dude. I'm just like, saying, what? Better than fatigue water? I guess, man. Yeah, it's on one of those streams near the beginning. So me and this rogue, I saw him. I was like, okay, here we go. Like, then we have this crazy rogue duel on the high seas, man. Then disconnects and loading screens and missing bodies later. Yeah, I'm teleporting all around the world. That's pretty great. I don't know if I could recreate that. I don't know if it was the disconnect, the time of death, or what, but it was wild. I think my body just disappeared. So they picked the next closest res point to Ratchet. Technically, maybe my body's on that side of the world, but I res sicked on Eastern Kingdom. I don't know how that works, but...
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
The old lady?
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift.
Why did he have two
Iris's
cars?
fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone.
The new
The
one?
one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
What? But I wanted to talk to... He's not even worth talking to, apparently. Oh no.
Wow, it's cold in here.
It's a cold storage facility.
It is.
However, the insulation in the walls has kept
No
the
wonder
room
it's cold,
temperature
huh?
close to what it was this morning.
Crazy. He is a detective. Oh wait, he's not a detective. He's got to pass them.
Finish this investigation before
Notice
it
that this
freezes
place
to
has
death.
actually 0 lights. There are no lights in here. Not one.
Was there lights in the video?
No.
Well then, you had
But-
better get started.
It's a warehouse.
Minus
Negative
58.
We're talking Fahrenheit, son.
That's pretty fucking cold, dude.
It's still cold.
That's tough. Isn't that colder in Fahrenheit than Celsius? Doesn't it start getting wacky at that point?
Yeah, it crosses over at negative 40.
Yeah. So it's even worse place. Music. Why would there be no lights in a place like this? Would it be very hard? Or is it maybe all the equipment they use have light? Still, it'd still be hard. You'd have to have some crazy equipment.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
They never find her eye. I'm curious, man. She could have also a fake eye or something. Depends on the blood and all that. She's definitely not off the hook, but too many big brain possibilities, man.
Huh, there's something there.
You should go pick it up.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna sit there and say something's there.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Odoroki Man
You've been
chocolate.
collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
What did he do it now? Yodoroki. What's up, elbow check? I got long hair now, yeah. It's been growing it. It's about a little past shoulder length. Shaggy, fluffy. Trying it out while I got hair that grows, man. How you been?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right?
Real nice, dude.
All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
What the hell is that joke? Yep. I enjoy streaming too much. Too much to play. Too many people to talk to. I've been pretty solid, yeah. Overall. Just doing a lot of streaming, a lot of hanging, just a lot of living. Nothing fancy. I'm very eventful setup, but I like it that way. It's good, you've been good. We're just doing a little VN action right now. A lot of people are wanting to see the big reacts to this one. So that's probably shit, but we'll see. It's okay so far. Have you started Darkshire yet, Peng? Or is this going to be the full
This place point by point,
his ammo?
but didn't find nothing.
We didn't find nothing.
A video camera and
A little
laptop.
murder mystery right now.
This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect.
How do you buy a power saw that big from a fucking pawn shop? Oh, it's an ice cutting machine. Okay. I was like, that must be something from here.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password.
Don't pawn shops
directly
keep...
on the router.
If
Anyone
fucking
can select
elevators
and
keep
use it.
track of the exact weightage and times of when like shit comes in, wouldn't a pawn shop, place where you usually sell illegal goods, keep track of like who's buying what and the log of their stuff? Being cheap, not getting the good red ore, man. Come on. Think of your groups.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Well, it is. I mean, this place has been just fucking left here. Which means whoever owns it possibly could be related to the killer, man. It looks like the tires have been stuck there for 6 years.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
Yeah, it was all Oda, thank God.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it.
How, when they were driving around, did they even
This
get
has
to this point
always been in the
anyways?
warehouse, so the
I guess he was
suspects
out
do
for
not
5
remain here.
hours.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see. Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit.
Our limit. The
We've
Japanese
examined
cold.
everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
We don't want to examine the
I
bloodstain,
agree.
which is marked with evidence.
No.
So he was stabbed. We don't care about, you know, what he was stabbed with or anything. He's already dead, dude. The Japanese Colt's got him in its fucking clutches. One sneeze, fellas. You might as well fucking just dig your own grave real quick.
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl.